Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we'll be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes in our today's top headline section. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you.
Number 7.
Martin Mull, celebrated for his multifaceted career as a comedian, actor, singer-songwriter, and painter, was an iconic figure in American television and comedy. Born on August 18, 1943 in Chicago, Illinois, Mull gained fame through his role on the soap opera satire Mary Hartman, and its spin-off Fernwood Tonight. His unique blend of droll humor and artistic versatility made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Mull's journey into the spotlight began at the Rhode Island School of Design, where he earned both a bachelor's and a master's degree in fine arts with a focus on painting. To support his education, he organized bands, which sparked his interest in performance and led him to the world of entertainment. Mull's early comedy, characterized by sharp wit and a quirky view of everyday life, found expression in his stand-up routines and music, leading to the recording of several albums with satirical and humorous songs. His television career took off with Mary Hartman in 1976, where he played Garth Gimble, a character that quickly captured the audience's attention despite, or perhaps because of, his controversial nature. Following the end of Mary Hartman, Lear created Fernwood Tonight, a mock talk show that featured Mull as Barth Gimble, the smarmy host. This role cemented his reputation as a skilled comedian capable of delivering biting social commentary under the guise of light entertainment. Beyond television, Mull appeared in several notable films including Clue, where he portrayed Colonel Mustard, and Mr. Mom. He continued to make guest appearances on various television shows, demonstrating his enduring appeal and versatility as an actor. Mull's contributions to the arts extended beyond the screen and stage. He was also an accomplished painter, exhibiting his works in galleries, and continued to engage with music throughout his life. Martin Mull passed away at his home at the age of 80 after a valiant fight against a long illness. His legacy as a pioneering figure in comedy and television continues to influence the industry. Tributes to Martin Mull.
Number 6.
Renowned for his expertise in film editing, Bud S. Smith was an Oscar-nominated American film editor, producer, and director whose innovative techniques left a significant mark on cinema. Born on December 6, 1935 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Smith's career spanned over 5 decades, during which he earned critical acclaim for his work on iconic films such as The Exorcist and Flashdance. Smith's journey in the film industry began with his role as an editor on the TV film The Bold Men in 1965, showcasing his talent early in his career. His breakthrough came with his collaboration with director William Friedkin on The Exorcist, a project that earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Film Editing. This film set a new standard for horror filmmaking, largely due to Smith's ability to create suspense through precise editing. His work on Flashdance not only earned him a second Oscar nomination, but also won him the BAFTA Award for Best Editing. This film became a cultural phenomenon, influencing fashion and music video aesthetics through its innovative use of montage, a technique Smith mastered over his career. In addition to his acclaimed editing work, Smith also had significant roles as a producer and director, contributing to films like Sorcerer and To Live and Die in L.A. His versatility and creativity extended beyond traditional editing, as he became known for his ability to enhance narrative through visual storytelling. Smith's influence extended into the 1990s and beyond, as he served as a film consultant and doctor, shaping many projects at Universal Pictures. His legacy is not just in the films he worked on, but also in the editorial techniques he developed, which continue to influence the industry. A recipient of the American Cinema Editor's Career Achievement Award in 2008, Smith's contributions were recognized by his peers in the industry at large. His personal life was equally fulfilled, having been married to dialogue editor Lucy Coldsnow Smith for 33 years, residing in the Hollywood Hills before their final years in Studio City. Bud S. Smith passed away from respiratory failure at his home in Studio City, Los Angeles at the age of 88. Tributes to Bud S. Smith.
Number 5.
Orlando Cepeda, celebrated as one of Major League Baseball's most formidable sluggers and a revered Hall of Famer, profoundly impacted the sport during his illustrious 17-year career. Born on September 17, 1937, in Ponce, Puerto Rico, Cepeda debuted in the major leagues in 1958, quickly earning National League Rookie of the Year honors as a San Francisco Giant. Cepeda's powerful hitting and dynamic presence on the field led him to achieve numerous accolades, including the 1967 National League MVP award while with the St. Louis Cardinals. Throughout his tenure, he was selected for 11 All-Star teams and won a World Series championship with the Cardinals in 1967. Notably, he led the NL in homers with 46 in 1961 and topped the majors with 142 RBIs, showcasing his skill as a critical run producer. Beyond his time with the Giants, Cepeda also played for the Atlanta Braves, Oakland Athletics, Boston Red Sox, and Kansas City Royals. He concluded his career boasting 379 home runs and a batting average of .297, making him one of the game's most consistent hitters. In 1999, his contributions to baseball were immortalized with his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee. This recognition underscored his significance as a trailblazer in the sport, particularly for Latin American players, paving the way for greater inclusivity within Major League Baseball. Cepeda's impact extended off the field, where he was known for his generosity, kindness, and the joy he brought to the game. His legacy is celebrated not only by his impressive statistics, but also through his lasting influence on teammates and fans alike. A statue outside the Giants' stadium stands as a testament to his enduring legacy as a franchise icon. Orlando Cepeda passed away at the age of 86 at his home surrounded by family and listening to his favorite music, leaving a legacy cherished by many. Tributes to Orlando Cepeda.
Number 4.
Renowned for his distinctive voice that resonated through Cincinnati's airwaves, Jim Scott was a beloved figure in radio broadcasting, cherished for his warm and engaging presence as a morning host for 46 years. Born on May 8, 1943, in Binghamton, New York, Scott became synonymous with the morning routine for countless listeners across the region. Jim Scott began his broadcasting career in 1960 while still a high school senior, quickly establishing a rapport with his audience that would span nearly half a century. In 1968, he moved to Cincinnati and took to the airwaves on WSAI AM 1360, marking the beginning of a legendary tenure in radio. By 1972, he had captivated New York audiences at WNBC Radio but returned to Cincinnati a year later, eventually joining 700 WLW AM, where he remained a fixture until his retirement in 2015. Throughout his career, Scott was much more than a voice on the radio. He was deeply involved in the community. He led the annual March of Dimes walk for decades, and was a regular volunteer for the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. His commitment to community service was integral to his persona, both on and off the air. Jim Scott's influence extended beyond the microphone. He was honored as the honorary Grand Marshal of the 2024 Reds Opening Day Parade, a testament to his enduring impact on the city he loved. His favorite event, he participated in the parade for 50 consecutive years, embodying the spirit of Cincinnati. On a personal note, Jim battled health challenges with grace, including a fight against polio in his youth and a diagnosis of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, later in life. Despite these challenges, he used his platform to advocate for medical research and patient support, furthering causes that were close to his heart. Jim Scott passed away at the age of 81, leaving behind a legacy of laughter, compassion, and community involvement. His voice may have fallen silent, but his impact resonates still. Tributes to Jim Scott.
Number 3.
Renowned for his exceptional interpretation of classical and contemporary music, Paul Sperry was an American lyric tenor celebrated for his performances across the world's prestigious theaters and concert halls. Born on April 14, 1934 in Chicago, Illinois, Sperry's vocal talent and dedication to artistry set him apart in the realm of classical music. Sperry pursued his education at Harvard University, where he earned both his BS and MS degrees, grounding his musical abilities in rigorous academic discipline. His career was distinguished by his versatile performances and his deep commitment to promoting American composers, which made him a pivotal figure in the classical music scene. Throughout the 1980s, Sperry was a valued faculty member at the Juilliard School, where he influenced a generation of singers with his expertise and passion for music. He was not only a performer, but also an educator who dedicated a significant portion of his career to teaching and mentoring young talent. His contributions to music were recognized with various accolades, including leadership roles in organizations such as Joy in Singing. Beyond the stage and classroom, Sperry was active in music advocacy, speaking at numerous educational forums and serving on panels that shaped the future of arts funding and education. Paul Sperry's personal life was as rich as his professional journey. He was deeply admired and loved by his colleagues, students, and audiences. Known for his warmth and generosity, he remained active in the music community well into his later years, continually inspiring those around him with his dedication and joy for life. He passed away in Manhattan from heart failure at the age of 90, leaving behind a legacy that will resonate in the music world for decades to come. Sperry's life was a testament to the power of art to transform, educate, and enrich the human experience. Tributes to Paul Sperry.
Number 2.
Renowned for her impactful political career and dedication to public service, Donna Reed Miller was a significant figure in Philadelphia politics. Born on September 29, 1946, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Miller served as a councilwoman for the 8th District on the City Council of Philadelphia from 1996 until her retirement in 2012. Miller's political journey was marked by her steadfast advocacy for her constituents and her efforts to address minority representation and gun safety. She played a pivotal role in 2007 to ensure that the expansion of Philadelphia's convention center included improved minority hiring practices. Furthermore, she was instrumental in the enactment of several gun safety measures alongside fellow council member Darrell L. Clark, contributing significantly to public safety in Philadelphia. Throughout her tenure, Miller also faced challenges, including controversies involving her staff. Nevertheless, she remained a respected leader, re-elected multiple times, demonstrating her resilience and continued support from her community. After deciding not to seek re-election in 2011 due to health concerns and a desire to allow new leadership to emerge, she emphasized that the role was never meant to be a lifetime appointment, but a chance to serve the public. Following her time on the city council, Miller continued her commitment to service by acting as the ward leader of the 59th Ward Democratic Executive Committee until 2022, further influencing her city's political landscape. Donna Reed Miller passed away at the age of 77. Her legacy in Philadelphia's political arena, characterized by her dedication to advocacy and community service, leaves a lasting impact. Tributes to Donna Reed Miller. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Gus Kalaris, the beloved owner of Gus and Mya-Lecia's ice ball cart in Pittsburgh, passed away at the age of 92. Known for delighting locals and tourists alike with ice balls, popcorn, and smiles, Gus's cart became a cherished symbol of summer in Pittsburgh. This year marked the 90th anniversary of this iconic spot on the north side. Despite a minor price increase in 2022, Gus maintained his commitment to affordability, emphasizing the family-oriented nature of his business. "We went up a quarter on a few things, but it's a family thing," he remarked last year, highlighting the value he placed on community over profit. The city of Pittsburgh recognized Gus's impact, announcing his passing on social media with a tribute to his decades of service and the joy he brought to the community. His legacy includes a miniature replica of his cart, added to the Carnegie Science Center's miniature railroad and village in 2021, ensuring that his contributions will not be forgotten. As the city mourns the loss of a local legend, thoughts and condolences go to Gus's family and all who knew him. News 2. A tragic incident occurred at Jacksonville Speedway in Morgan County, Illinois, where a 65-year-old man lost his life after being struck by a winged sprint car. The accident happened during a race when the vehicle lost control and veered into the infield where the man was located. Authorities confirmed that the man was pronounced dead at the scene. His identity is being withheld pending notification of his family, with an autopsy scheduled to further investigate the circumstances of his death. The local community and racing fans are in shock as the Speedway has been known for its exciting races but now mourns a grievous loss. The incident has raised concerns about safety measures at local racing events, prompting discussions on how such tragedies could be prevented in the future. As the investigation continues, the racing community and the man's family await answers, hoping for measures that will enhance spectator safety at such events. News 3. A tragic event unfolded in Mission, Texas, when an 18-wheeler crashed into a residential home on the morning of June 29, 2024. The driver of the truck, a 51-year-old man, died as a result of the accident, according to the Mission Police Department. The incident occurred on the 2600 block of W Expressway 83 and involved not only the home, but also 2 other vehicles. The circumstances leading up to the crash are under investigation, with authorities looking into what may have caused the driver to lose control of the 18-wheeler. The community is in shock, and local officials are urging drivers to exercise caution on the roads, especially near residential areas. The Mission Police Department extended its condolences to the family of the deceased driver and is providing support to the affected homeowners and vehicle owners. The safety of the community remains a priority as investigators work to prevent such incidents in the future. News 4. A Fort Collins father tragically lost his life while kayaking during a sudden storm at Lon Hagler Reservoir near Loveland, Colorado. Uriel Rodriguez Lopez, 24, was discovered after an extensive search operation. Known for his love of fishing and the outdoors, Uriel was remembered by his family as a kind and generous man with a great sense of humor. His sister, Deyanira Rodriguez Lopez, expressed her deep sorrow, recalling Uriel as an amazing father and the best provider for his wife and daughters. On the day of the incident, Uriel had decided to spend his day off kayaking and fishing. His absence became a concern when his wife, Isabella Lopez, noticed his unchanged location during the storm. The search began early Wednesday after Isabella alerted authorities. Uriel's body was found later that evening, his kayak having been located the previous night. The incident has left his family devastated, emphasizing the suddenness of the storm and the importance of safety precautions like wearing a life jacket, a plea echoed by Colorado Parks and Wildlife given recent water-related fatalities in the state. Uriel's family is now focusing on supporting his young daughters, urging others to always wear life jackets to prevent similar tragedies. News 5. Lala Latifa Amazuna, the revered mother of Morocco's King Mohammed, has passed away at the age of 78. Known affectionately as the mother of the royal children, Lala Latifa was a significant yet discreet figure within the Moroccan royal family. Born into the prominent Amazuni family of the Zayani tribe in 1946, Lala Latifa's background was deeply rooted in Moroccan heritage. Her father was the respected Pasha of Khenifra. She married King Hassan II in 1961 in a notable double wedding, marking the beginning of her quiet but impactful presence in the royal circle. Lala Latifa was known for her private nature, adhering to royal protocols that kept her out of the public eye. However, her influence was felt through her support and presence within the royal household. She is survived by her 5 children, including King Mohammed, and spent her later years in France and Marrakesh. In recognition of her contributions, a mosque bearing her name was inaugurated in Sale by King Mohammed in 2018, symbolizing her enduring legacy in Moroccan culture and history. News 6. Michael Schumacher, the legendary Formula One racer, continues to live a life far removed from the public eye since his tragic skiing accident in 2013. Now 55, Schumacher remains one of the sport's greats, but his life took a dramatic turn when he suffered a severe head injury while vacationing in the French Alps. This incident led to a prolonged induced coma to aid his recovery. His family, including his wife Corinna and their children Gina Maria and Mick, has been intensely private about his health, offering only sparse updates. In a rare glimpse into his current state, former Ferrari boss Jean Todt shared with L'Equipe that while Schumacher is physically present, he is profoundly changed, a sentiment echoed by Michael's brother, Ralph, in Bild, emphasizing the significant impact of advanced medical science on his condition. The Schumacher family has faced immense challenges since the accident, balancing public interest with a fierce protection of their privacy. Despite this, they have occasionally shared poignant insights, celebrating Michael's legacy while navigating the complexities of his health issues with dignity and strength. News 7. Mamie Laverock, the young actress known for her role in When Calls the Heart, is on a challenging road to recovery after a severe accident last month. Laverock fell 5 stories from a hospital balcony on May 26 and has been in critical condition ever since. Her mother, Nicole Rockman, recently provided an update, expressing gratitude for the outpouring of support and revealing the extent of her daughter's injuries. Nicole shared through Mamie's official Facebook page that her daughter had survived the harrowing ordeal but noted that her road to recovery will be long. She plans to set up a mailbox for fans' cards and well wishes, underscoring the family's appreciation for the community's support during this difficult time. The accident occurred while Mamie was being escorted at St. Paul's Hospital in Vancouver, an incident her mother insists was not intentional. Since the fall, Mamie has undergone multiple surgeries and significant medical interventions. The family has been vocal about their desire for accountability from the hospital, emphasizing that the fall was a preventable tragedy. As Mamie continues to fight for her recovery, the support from fans and the community has been a beacon of hope for her family, who are now focused solely on her well-being and rehabilitation. News 8. Legendary drag racer John Force is still in the ICU following a devastating crash during a race at Virginia Motorsports Park. The 75-year-old champion was involved in a fiery accident on June 23 when his car's engine exploded, propelling his vehicle into a concrete guard wall at over 300 miles per hour. Force was swiftly attended to by safety personnel and transported by medical helicopter to a local hospital, where he was initially placed in the trauma care unit. After 3 days, Force was moved to the neurological intensive care unit to address a significant head injury, signaling a critical but stable phase of his recovery. John Force Racing has expressed gratitude for the support from fans and the medical team's efforts, highlighting the racer's fighting spirit and resilience. The family has requested privacy during this challenging time, but remains hopeful due to the positive signs of recovery. As a 16-time NHRA champion, Force's career has been marked by both triumph and challenges, including a previous serious crash in 2007. His current condition continues to be monitored closely, with no immediate timeline for recovery as medical evaluations are ongoing. The racing community and fans worldwide are sending their best wishes for his speedy and complete recovery. News 9. Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, is facing a slow recovery process at age 73 after sustaining a concussion and minor head injuries in an accident at her Gatcombe Park residence. The royal was injured during a walk on her estate, with injuries likely caused by an unfortunate encounter with a horse, though the exact details remain unconfirmed. Hospitalized for several days in Bristol, the princess was closely monitored before returning home to continue her recovery. Medical experts, including GP Dr. Raj Arora, suggest that her recovery might extend up to a month due to her age, which could complicate the healing process. This is not the first time Princess Anne has faced a concussion from a horse-related incident, as she had a similar experience back in 1976. Given her current age and the typical complications associated with recovery in older adults, her comeback to royal duties will be determined by her medical team's advice. Her husband, Sir Timothy Lawrence, optimistically noted her recovery as slow but sure. As Princess Anne recuperates, she and her family appreciate the well wishes from the public and look forward to her return to public engagements when it is safe and comfortable. News 10. Renowned Canadian musician Neil Young, known for his prolific career in rock and folk music, has led a life marked by significant health challenges. At 78 years old, Young recently had to cancel several tour dates due to health issues among his band members, highlighting the ongoing struggles the artist faces. Young's health saga began early in his childhood in Ontario, where he battled polio during its last major outbreak in 1951. The disease left him temporarily paralyzed on his left side, a harrowing experience compounded by his type 1 diabetes diagnosis, requiring constant management from a young age. These health challenges were just the beginning of a series of medical setbacks that would shadow his storied career. As a teenager, Young also faced epileptic seizures, an affliction that once struck him during a public performance. Despite these challenges, he became a celebrated musician, noted for his resilience and ability to adapt. However, at 54, Young suffered a nearly fatal brain aneurysm. The emergency required swift surgical intervention, and while initially successful, complications soon followed, illustrating the precarious nature of his health. Despite these hurdles, Young continues to make music and perform, albeit with adjustments due to arthritis that affects his ability to play the guitar. His condition necessitates a careful balancing act between his health and his passion for music. This latest tour cancellation is a stark reminder of the delicate health considerations that come with aging and chronic illnesses. Even for legendary figures like Neil Young,
Number 1.
renowned as the King of the Fells and celebrated for his extraordinary endurance and strength, Jos Naylor was an iconic English fell runner and sheep farmer from the Lake District. His legendary status was cemented by numerous long-distance running records and his deep roots in the community. Born on February 10, 1936, in Middle Row Farm, Wasdale Head. Naylor's athletic career was as remarkable as his resilience, despite significant physical setbacks in his youth, including surgeries on his knee and back. He began competitive fell running at the age of 24. His prowess became evident when he won the mountain trial in 1966, and he continued to dominate the sport through the 1970s and 1980s, setting ambitious records that included the challenging Bob Graham Round and the National Three Peaks Challenge. In 1975, he achieved a monumental feat by covering 72 peaks, accumulating over 100 miles and approximately 38,000 feet of ascent within 23 hours and 20 minutes, a record that stood unchallenged for over a decade. His other notable accomplishments include completing the Welsh 3000s in less than 5 hours and setting a record on the Pennine Way that lasted until 1989. Beyond the trails, Naylor was known for his contribution to the community and sport. He was a familiar figure at local events, often participating in challenges to raise funds for charity, notably the ALS cause later in his life. His commitment to the sport and community was recognized with an MBE in 1976 for services to sport and charity. Even in retirement, Naylor continued to influence the fell running community by establishing the Joss Naylor Lakeland Challenge, a testament to his enduring spirit and passion for the fells. His life and career were well documented in literature, celebrating him as a humble mentor and resilient competitor who overcame adversity to inspire generations of runners. Joss Naylor passed away at the age of 88, leaving behind a legacy marked by his unmatched achievements and the profound respect he commanded among peers and fans alike. Tributes to Joss Naylor. Lizzie Musi, a trailblazer in the world of drag racing and a celebrated personality on Discovery Channel's Street Outlaws No Prep Kings,